French doors.
Yeah, I am looking. I'm also thinking about heat loss. Height.
Yep.
8 feet 2 inches width.
Okay.
Hold it tight now. 12 feet 4 inches. Okay. There's your dining room, Doctor.
There it is.
Yeah, big room. Light room. Commodious room.
One of the reasons we bought this house.
And one of the reasons we should consider breaking it up.
Breaking it up.
Yes, now bear with me. Let's say we turn this room into an office for you and a waiting room for your patients.
I thought we had planned to open up those maids' rooms on the 3rd floor.
Hold on, relax. The patient trusts the psychiatrist, doesn't he? Why can't the psychiatrist trust the architect? So, this is what we have right now. This is what you're stuck with. And here, these approximate dimensions is your dining room.
I see.
Now, let's say we start with a clean slate. Just suppose we open up this area here. We slam a beam in there, we blast out that and that, we break through this, throw out this, and what do we have?
I'm not quite sure.
Not a dining room. That is what we do not have.
But where will we eat?
Oh, here, right here. See, look, I'm building in an eating area. Look, you have your fridge here, your cooking units here, your Cuisinart here, your butcher block table, your chrome chairs. It's all right here. Look at the space, the flow. Your wife cooks, kids set the table, you stack the dishes. It's like democracy at work in your own home. So let's imagine your day. You come in, everybody's fixing his or her own things, eggs, cornflakes, Pop-Tarts, whatever. You sit, you chat, you read the paper, and then you come in here and you go to work. Do you have a nurse or a receptionist?
No, I'm just a humble shrink.
Okay, so you come into the reception area, you arrange the magazines on the table, maybe you leave your newspaper on the pile, and you come in here through the soundproof doors into your office. You turn on the stereo console here, you maybe select a book from the wall unit here, and then you come around here to settle into your desk module here. You sit, you listen to music, you read your book, and then buzz, a patient arrives. You put away your book, you turn off the music, and you buzz him in through the soundproof doors. He flops on the sofa here. He tells you his dream. You look through the reasonably sized window. He leaves, you write him up, and then you buzz in another. Soon it's time for lunch. You come in here. Have lunch with the wife or one of the kids, and then maybe you get up again and you stroll back into your office for a nice afternoon nap. There are more buzzes, more patients, and soon it's time for a good, easy, cooperative supper with the family.
But not in the dining room?
No! Not in the dining dining room.
This room has such resonance.
So does the church, but it doesn't mean we have to live in it. Look, I know whereof I speak. I grew up in a room just like this.
Oh, yes?
Sure, yes. This is home turf to me. My father sat in a chair just like that. My mother sat here. My sister sat here. And I sat right here. Ugh. It all comes back.
Do you want to tell me about it?
Well, it was torture, that's all. Endless meals. Waiting to begin. Waiting for dessert. Waiting to be excused so they couldn't lean on you anymore.
Was it that bad?
Man, it was brutal. I remember one time, I came to the table without washing my hands. And my father...
Go on.
Never mind. Never mind. The point is, Doctor, it is time to get rid of this dining room. And to tell you frankly, I'm not interested in screwing around with any more maids' rooms. I can do those in my sleep. What I want is the chance to get in here and open up your whole ground floor. Now, what do you say?
I'll have to think about it.
Okay. Okay, fine. Take your time. Tell you what, I will send you my bill for the work I've done so far.
Good. And I'll send you mine.
Hey, Aunt Harriet, can I get you to set up here in the late afternoon light?
Oh, of course, dear. Now, I thought that I would start with the Irish linen placemat and the matching napkin that your great uncle, my husband, inherited from his sister. And you notice the intricate design and the lovely lace work. This was an heirloom, and it is something that needs to be washed and ironed by hand every time it's used. And then the silver, the three-pronged fork, the pistol-handled knife, and of course, the spoon with the rat-tailed back. All Williamsburg pattern. Now, these have to be polished every couple of weeks. And then, my favorite, of the Minton china, the salad plate, and the matching butter plate. These are both. The wine glass is early Steuben with our initial etched on it. And then the goblet and what did I do? Oh, there it is. The finger bowl. Both of these are Bavarian, and it's all very delicate, so it cannot go into the dishwasher because of the soap.
I see. The finger bowls.
Oh yes, our family always used finger bowls between the salad and the dessert.
Can you show me how they worked?
Certainly, dear. The maid would take the salad plate off and bring on the finger bowl. It would be filled about halfway with cool water and have a little rose or perhaps a sliver of lemon in it. And we would dip our fingers in it very gently to get them clean. But of course, we'd be sitting down and with our napkins in our lap. And once we were finished, we would take our napkins and tap our fingers very carefully and then tap our mouths. And the maid would take the finger bowl out, and in would come a lovely sherbet or perhaps a chocolate mousse.
That's terrific, Aunt Harriet. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, dear. But tell me, what was all this for again? I didn't quite get it when we were on the telephone.
Well, it's for a school project, actually, at Amherst.
A project? Oh my! In what, pray tell?
Well, actually, in anthropology.
Anthropology? What does that have to do with this?
Well, we're studying the eating habits of various vanishing cultures. My friend is studying the Kikuyus of northern Kenya. My roommate is studying the Cree Indians of Saskatchewan. And my professor thought it would be funny or interesting to do a slideshow on us.
Us?
Yeah, the wasps of the northeastern United States.
I see.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about a culture by the way it eats.
Such as what?
Well, such as the finger bowls, for example. There's an almost neurotic obsession with cleanliness, reflecting the guilt associated with late-stage capitalism. Or an unnecessary accumulation of glass and china and the compulsion to display it. Or the subtle hint of aggression that comes in this pistol-handled knife.
I'm going to ask you to leave. I was going to invite you for a cocktail, but not now.
Oh, please, Aunt Harriet.
And just get out. Right now, before I call your mother. Long distance.
Aunt Harriet.
Vanishing culture, my eye. And I forbid you to mention my name in your classroom or to show any of my possessions. And you can just tell your professor for me. I am tempted to get in the car with this pistol-handled knife, drive up to Amherst, and cut off his anthropological balls.
Someone's at the door.
No.
Someone with keys is at the door.
Mom!
Oh no, you're right. Gordon, you've got to stay. You've got to stay.
Home, Mom!
Oh, God help us. You've got to have a drink. Back up over here. Go over there.
Mom!
Hi, hi. Darling, we're in the dining room. Oh, my God.
Hi.
How did you get home so soon?
I took a taxi from the bus station.
Say hello to Uncle Gordon.
Hello, Chris. Welcome home.
Hi.
Is that what they teach you at Deerfield Academy, not to shake hands or greet people by name?
Hello, Uncle Gordon.
Hello, Chris. Welcome home.
But why are you here now? I thought you were coming home on Saturday, Christopher.
Well, I got honors.
Honors?
to go home 2 days early if you get honors.
But then you should have called me.
Well, I wanted to surprise you.
I think it's time for me to go.
Nonsense. Sit down, Gordon. Sit down. Chris, what happened was I was having a nap, and Uncle Gordon came by, and we decided to have a little drink. And would you like to have a Coke? How about a beer for a big boy who gets honors?
No thanks.
I really do need to go now.
Stay and finish your drink, Gordon?
No, sorry, can't.
Really?
Really. Good luck with your investments.
Christopher? Gordon stopped by because I inherited some stocks, and he thought that he could advise me on how to invest them. He thought I should sell them, and that's why he stopped by.
Uh-huh. Where's Dad?
Dad is in Europe, and he'll be home on Tuesday, as I think I wrote you, Christopher.
Oh, Mom.
And what exactly do you mean by oh, Mom? Oh, Mom. I'm having a drink. An aperitif, they used to call it. It's an old tradition. Your grandmother used to have these all the time at this very table with all our favorite ancestral china. Every day, people would come in and sit down with her, have a drink. All sorts of people all the time. I would come home from school, and there she'd be, serving aperitifs. It's a very normal thing. It's a beautiful old custom. Christopher, where are you going? You can't walk off like that.